Hi guys, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I have a Divine Masculine Twin Flame read for you, and I'm going to get right into it. It is July 3rd, 2019, and thank you all for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. I love communicating with you guys. If you should need anything from me, my website address and my email are both below, which are both Twin Flames 3344. And just a reminder that I have my CD out there, which is called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames. It is on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, and CD Baby. So it's a great way to support me because the songs are only $1 each. So let me know if you have any questions. You can always just reach out by email, okay? So for the read today, this July 3rd, 2019, we have the 3 today, along with the 7 of July, which is the Chariot and the Empress. Okay, there's strong Cancer and Taurus energies, and it's really strongly charging forward in a bold move or travel with the Empress there as well. It's all about abundance. It's about Gaia. It's about the divine feminine coming together with others, expressing your authenticity, and also getting together with siblings. The day adds up to 22, which is a 4. So we have 3 and 4 today, which has been the theme of the week. 22, of course, is the Fool. Well, I guess not of course, because in the Divine Triangle book, it's a little different. A lot of times the Fool comes up as 0. But for me, I agree with the Divine Triangle because the Fool is human. It's not source energy. So the Fool is basically like a teenager getting out of high school, starting out in life, but really still not knowing what they're doing. So that's the energy of this 22-4, but 4 is a number of structure and stability, and finding that stability in opening your heart and being free. That's where your freedom lies. So as I started doing the read today, and I cut the Sirian Starseed deck, I was getting the strong silent type. As I put down the Luna, Strength, and Ace of Orbs card behind the Page of Cups there in the underlying energy. So where did I put my, oh, there it is. So right here is what I was talking about. My voice is going a little bit, right? This is the Ace of Swords, which comes up reversed in this read. Here is the Strength card, and then this is the Luna or the Moon card. And then the Ace of Cups there, or the Seeker of Chalices in the Sirian Starseed deck, as it's called. And I'm definitely having trouble with my voice here. There's definitely about that Ace of Swords coming up reversed today. Because the Ace of Swords has been upright this week until today. Today, the Ace of Wands is upright. And yeah, I think it was the only one upright today. But it wasn't necessarily terrible energy with the Aces. And the 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups were both upright in the read today, which can be very positive. But I have to tell you ahead of the game that all 4 Queens were reversed. Nobody else was that negative today, but the Queens were all upside down. The read for the Masculine was done today, right? I finished exactly at noon. So when I cut the initial Sirian Starseed deck, that was at 11:33 to 34. So again, we have the 3 to 4 of the 33 of the 7 of Wands going to the 34 of the 8 of Wands. A very passionate exchange of energy and standing up for yourself without reacting. So there definitely can be discussions or little arguments here. But finishing the read right at noon, right on the hour, the stroke of midnight. As I get into the major arcana here, besides Luna and Strength, which were in the underlying energy, the Moon and the Strength card, were Ascension, which is like the World, Starseed, which is like the Fool, Guidance, which is like the Hierophant, Abundance, which is like the Empress, Karma, which is like Judgment, and then after the read was the Shadow, which is like the Devil. 2 Cups, 2 Pentacles, 1 Sword, 1 Wand, and the only court card that came up here was the Page of Cups, which you see right in front of you. So it's all about love, that innocent love and opening up your heart, and that page was definitely upright. The numbers and codes had everything to do with perseverance and taking a time out. The numbers were 4, 1, and 5 on the code line, as well as 10, 11, the sequence 6, 7, 8, right? And that's like the sweet spot, isn't it? Right around the middle, but just above. 12, so 10 and 11, the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card. 5 being the Hierophant, but also change, expansion. Number 12, the Hangman. 24 is the Queen of Wands. 46, the Six of Cups. 67, the Knight of Pentacles. 78, the 10 of Pentacles. And then the bigger numbers that came up were 8, 10, and 22, 11, which comes up again, 22 of the Fool and 11 of Justice. So regarding perseverance and taking a time out, the message here was about being the seeker, being the student. I was specifically getting a couple different circumstances. A seeker of a sob, so someone may be car shopping, looking for sweet rest in the quiet with the Divine Masculine's passion to persevere and take a time out, to get a break. Also alternating between a seeker or a student of a standard ABS or anti-lock brake system, and that can be figurative as well, to rest easy when the Divine Masculine gets a little overzealous. All right, so if he's buying a car, maybe he's been in an accident before, so looking around at at ABS to see which ones are the best for what he needs and to feel safe, or maybe buying a car for a kid as well. So also a seeker of ass, sweet abundance, or out for blood, sweet revenge, or being a saint and sweet, working on meditation skills to be able to rest easy when you have to face your maker. Okay, so definitely learning to hold themselves back as to not cause any issues for themselves, but also having to face the things in their lives, their actions, and what they can live with and what they can't. So that was definitely coming up for the masculine today. So getting right into the read, I'm going to do all the underlying energies first, and then I'll show you around the table, and then we'll get into the recent energy. So this is all underlying. The Page of Cups cracks the heart wide open. Patient angel, one step at a time. The King of Swords calling all rangers. Announcement, wake-up call, or final judgment received. And this King of Swords can just be a judge. It does not have to be the masculine. It can be a judge. It could be an officer of the court. It could be police, military, a professional, guidance counselor, marriage counselor. So any of those things could be this King of Swords here. It's very general. And a hermit sheds light on the lunar waves of emotions through Cancer and Leo or ego, as Mars is in Leo as of July 1st, and the truth is now out. Or is it actually the truth that's been said? After bleeding out, 6 out of 10, right abdomen pain, sweet Jesus, it hurts. It was 7 out of 10, but in speaking up made it 6 out of 10. Reliving a near-death experience, but the guilt is worse than the pain. Still carrying 4 of these swords. The Divine Masculine takes a nose dive first, or a dive nose first into cup. Drink, pool, or love. All right, so it could be a figurative dive or a literal dive where they dove nose first into a pool, maybe hit a bottom, or hit bottom with a cup, or fell off the wagon. A pool, drink, or love, or fell first into love. Or maybe it was foolish love. Or a bird took the holy sacrament, or went in a fountain, the bird, or food display, soda fountain, or chocolate, or fruit, but now the food is no good. So it might have been like at an outdoor wedding or something like that. Or in the past, someone died on their watch for the Divine Masculine, or couldn't get it all out in time, but tried their best, or couldn't get there in time before they passed, or raced to get the tools they needed, but were gone when they got back, or left someone in pain due to immature conversation or insufficient information, and now feeling guilty, like it's too late to return to the scene of the crime, the death, or near-death experience. Dumped, an Empress reversed due to one big dick, that's just the way it came out, or new passionate growth after the Empress reversed, purging, or was dumped, or it's just in lack of abundance, or miscarriage, or abortion. She didn't tell him until it was too late, so that could be part of the pain the masculine may be feeling if someone had an abortion and didn't tell them. She told him her heart felt like it was cut out beside her, heart so broken and crushed because the sexual energy connected them and wouldn't leave her. Love ever present, whether or not he would ever come back. The divine feminine starts at the heart and works down, but the divine masculine starts at the groin and works up. Not understanding how sexual energy can affect her this way. It's just sex, would say a man. This is the wound of sex without permission. It's okay with the man, but traumatizes the woman who only gives her heart to the man that she loves. Worse than being raped by a stranger is having it happen by your own true love along with their partner. What is worse? What is a worse betrayal than that is? Taking your soul without your permission. All right, so here's some more wounding stuff that needs to be cleared. The divine masculine may not understand because he gets turned on by everything. Waking up, thoughts, sounds, visuals, war, anger, as well as the one he loves. But what if he's never really felt love reciprocated, not knowing what it's like, and can't understand his reflection? Along the same lines is the tease, but for a man that could be all women in general, or many pretty ones at least. The sacred sexual energy we have always taken for granted, not realizing it's sharing not only your body, but your true essence of your soul, tainting your authenticity with casual sex partners, taking on not only their diseases, but their energetic wounds as well, and sharing with your twin. And then for the Romance Angels cards you see there, which is great. The top card there in the underlying energy is you deserve love with the bow and arrow, and she's got it, the bow and arrow directed exactly at the King of Wands you see there in front of you. And literally I'm getting from there, because the devil's behind him, you can't really see. I'll show you a little bit farther over there. So if you can see all those cards, it's the King of Wands with the devil right here and here behind him, coming off of how the divine masculine sees himself on the true love card. And then you deserve love card is someone pointing their arrow right at him, and I was getting him saying, I dare you. So it was pretty funny, actually. So you deserve love, and getting to know each other was beneath that. In need of self-control and unstable at home, on vacation, or in the shade to cool off, unable to find peace, in need of attention, or trying to stay under the radar, staying out of the sun or the masculine energy. The Emperor, Justice, and Queen of Pentacles, and Leo and our ego, cooling off by the creek, the water, or on the grass. You can lead a horse to water, or a boar to water, but you can't make them drink. You can only put it out there and hope they'll get it. Brown bunnies and white doves and birds may talk to each other to understand why Red Boots believes the way she does to get attention, bearing all or putting their ass on the line. When one's been hurt so much over time, there's no more fear after a fate worse than death. No one can affect you when you're in that kind of soul shock. Fear leaves. Point an arrow at my heart. Go ahead, I dare you. You'd be doing me a favor. In becoming fearless, you find your true joy, your authentic self. Like the expression, wanting to bang their head against the wall to knock some sense into them. Exactly, their mind is in the way of their heart to higher self connection or expression. Some kids could experience trauma in experimenting with sexual asphyxiation, a near-death experience, or holding breath underwater, and why this traumatizes some, and not just kids, but adults as well. Personal growth comes up here as the underlying energy, and beneath that was domestic harmony. Personal growth is number 7, like the Chariot, and domestic harmony, 46, of the 6 of Cups, like the children in the garden. Or having to do with being traumatized. It may be why the Divine Masculine can't face your trauma as a Divine Feminine, because he can't even deal with his own, because he hasn't brought it up to deal with it. Sneaking out at night after fighting. Kids may be a problem. No one getting along at work. People leaving without permission, fighting and acting like kids at work. The King of Pentacles reversed and the King of Wands reversed. Sibling rivalry, fighting at work, and kids acting more mature than them at the end of the day. King of Pentacles reversed, the brains, and the King of Wands reversed, the fire. Not a good combination, since air expands fire rapidly. And kids just want peace. And they may be out of here, and that may be why they're sneaking out at night, to deal with if they're living in the same situation at home or at work or both. So as I turn the page, it's 114. 1 is the Magician, 14 is the Temperance card, or the Patience energy, or the Angels. The King of Wands reversed fights physically, right? Because he's very physical, it's Wands. Fights physically to the death to win, as in the Colosseum. Versus the greedy or ungrounded intellectual says, "What did I do?" after pushing his buttons, while 2 innocent butterflies watch by the log. The energies that came up here as far as signs were Virgo upright, Aquarius upright, Sagittarius upright, Leo upright, Cancer reversed, Gemini reversed, and Scorpio upright. The Page of Wands on top, or the Page of Wands ends up on top in this situation, but the Page of Swords may have planned it that way. And these pages can be those 2 grown men, or they can be the grown men with the kids there watching them. Getting him to react, so the swords, the King of Pentacles or the Page of Swords may have wanted to trigger the Knight of Wands to get proof of his lack of control. The Page of Wands and Page of Cups in separate corners now. No love lost between them after sudden explosion exposed all about a breakup and lost love or lost twin, new passion to get twin back. Divine Masculine may be blaming a partner, brother, friend, sister for causing it all, as well as family or kids literally were the cause, exposing what they did after an adult is falsely accused, causing a fight that they witnessed. So the kids with a new passion for staying in the shade and personal growth, a father may have beaten someone up for looking at their kid the wrong way or actually abused someone. Libra reverse and Cancer reverse came up there. So before I get into recently, I'm going to show you around the read. Okay, so we have the underlying energy, like I said, is the, sorry about that, the Page of Cups there is the underlying energy. And then we have the recent past is that 10 of Pentacles, the family. All right, then we have the foundation over here underneath there, which is the Ascension card, which is like the world. Okay, and that's the 9 of Pentacles card right there. And then in the center we have the Star Seed, which is like the Fool, challenged by the 4 of Swords or the 4 of Orbs. And then at the top here is the 7 of Crystals or 7 of Pentacles, the E tower that I always call the Divine Feminine's heart. So here's all the other clarifiers there from the underlying energies, and along the bridge there to soon is the 2 of Cups. And that's coming up reversed energy in there. The Masculine sees himself as the Hierophant or guidance in this deck, and there's all the Romance Angels cards along with the arrow aimed at the King of Wands. Around the Masculine, or how he's seen, is that Empress there, which is abundance in this deck. And then we have the Karma card, which is like Judgment, as the blocks he needs to clear. And then we get towards the end of the read, we have the Ace of Flames, which is definitely upright energy, fueling the Shadow card, or the Devil above it, with the Queen of Wands reversed right next to it. And then the 2 cards above that look like clear dark skies at night, which is actually the Ace of Swords reversed, and then above that is the 6 of Swords reversed. Clarifiers end up on the 10 of Cups, and then the only side note cards were there, okay? So now we're going to go on to the recent past. See if I can get more of the cards in there for you. Okay. So recently, and the recent card was that Ten of Pentacles, the family status or business with a slowdown due to deception or just the new moon eclipse. But in regards to the deception, an offer of love that was ignored or rejected and unable to find peace with it. Now everything's been exposed. And Libra reversed and Cancer reversed had come up there. The foundation being the world, ascending, fending off others, standing up for self in lies, in split, pulling Excalibur to cut through the crap and get to the truth with Sovereign. And Pisces upright was there. The Sovereign can be multiple different people. It can just be the independence of the masculine, but it often comes up as the divine feminine, can be the karmic as well as one of the kids. So centrally, for the masculine, a big bomb drops causing a leap of faith and or spontaneous awakening, chakra system and crown blown wide open. Family or legacy choice of path, choosing the left or the feminine and recovering or going back to prison of the mind and trapped, or literally on parole and got in a fight or something else causing their parole to be withdrawn, or just going back to jail. Aries reversed, Leo upright and reversed came up in the read, as well as Pisces upright here. Leo and or ego reversed, standing up to others or strongly fending off others due to secret connection, challenged by no peace of mind, being sneaky half-truths until coming clean about what he or she knew or what Aquarius knew. Prisoner being strong, locked up in the E-Tower, Rapunzel, making a plan to get out. Not sharing, not sleeping, and knocked off balance due to passion and sexual energies now presenting themselves. The right path of intuition and sifting through uncomfortable feelings to become inspired. So the divine feminine are already understanding the process of how to go through these energies. The emperor reversed, out of control, which may be a good thing because it may be ego death, or out of his head over twin and or his kids. As the high priestess offers a new life, or the gold coin, out of, sorry, it's not very stable here. I don't have my light, but I guess it's okay. Okay, so as the high priestess offers a new life or gold coin out of heartbreak and separation in a three-way split, the divine masculine needing strength to fight for her honor after choosing dark past Aquarius. Now crowning for the masculine, as I turn the page, it's 148, 1 being the magician and the 48 being the 8 of cups, walking away and or within, the E-Tower of the divine feminine's heart, planning to come out or in need of rescue. Divine masculine must come to request she let her hair down. And I love that because my son and I used to watch that when he was a little kid on the Muppets. And I think it was the Count who used to come to Rapunzel and say, "Rapunzel, let your hair down," like she wouldn't. So he had to keep telling her to let her hair down. It was pretty funny. Anyway, for those of you who like the Muppets. But the divine masculine has come to request that she let her hair down and that he loves her hair. Aries reversed, Pisces upright, Aquarius upright, Leo reversed, Scorpio upright, and Cancer upright all came up in this section, announcing to all his intentions, and then to come over to comfort her when she purges. The high priestess sovereign, not in need of rescue, but the efforts show you care, rushing in passionately even though scared, getting away from Leo and our ego, out of control at work, not seeing eye to eye, with sudden explosion of dreams perhaps and wishes in detaching emotionally from an Aquarius who might have caused that explosion at work. The Page of Swords message, news, a child or small conversation to plan going forward now that the worst is over and boldly moving forward. Soon for the masculine is the Two of Cups, but it was coming up reversed. So there's definitely, even though the Hierophant's upright, it could definitely be some problems in a marriage or a split that's already happened. The Hierophant card could very much also represent a Taurus energy or something else regarding contracts and things like that. But the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups offers love, to the wounded warrior overwhelmed and surrendering, possibly tears of joy, and or in a breakup, Divine Masculine offers friendship, so the wounded warrior, it doesn't have to be Divine Masculine, this Page of Cups could be a child, an older child, it could be the masculine, it could be the karmic, and it could be the Divine Feminine as well. It can be anyone, really. But it's about someone offering love and causing tears of joy, but someone might still be mad at you, so that could be the masculine coming into the feminine, or vice versa. But it also can be the masculine trying to offer friendship. So the karmic wounded warrior will give up the dramatics, purging, crying, vomiting, etc., coming together to work hard, one last push, with the King of Pentacles reversed, who refuses to see the truth, right? So he may be trying to get the karmic to help him out at work before they leave, even though they're not getting along right now. Or someone throws a glass of wine in their face and stomps off. That could definitely be that wounded warrior reversed. Him knowing the hard work will pay off and to help get grounding and finances back in order. May try to offer work to an ex or friendship thrown back in their face. The Divine Masculine sees himself as the Hierophant, traditional, Taurus, or needing guidance, or giving guidance to everyone and no one there for him when he needs it. The Page of Cups with a message of love to the Queen of Cups reversed, manipulating her was the Queen of Cups could be manipulating by crying or being overdramatic. So the Page of Cups could be a child trying to offer her to feel better, but she may even just be being like that to manipulate the Divine Masculine. The Magician over the loss, passing from the third to the fourth baton. The Devil Capricorn stands behind the King of Wands, saying, "Go ahead, make my day," as the arrow of love is pointed right at him. And that could be the karmic as well, right? Wanting to get revenge. So Taurus reverse comes up here, Capricorn upright, and Virgo upright. The Romance Angel cards will give the relationship a chance, new love, codependencies, and then true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. The Page of Cups upright and the Knight of Cups is upright, but the Queen of Cups is reversed. So kids may be working both sides of the fence to try to get the wounded warrior and the Queen of Cups reversed back together. So the wounded warrior would then be the masculine as the King of Cups reversed, because he's reversed too, being very emotionally detached. Around the Divine Masculine, or how he is seen, is the Empress reversed with open arms, but not expressing feelings when performing, about feeling free and wanting to take a leap of faith. So that could be if how the masculine sees the feminine, or how other people see him, right? As when they're out performing and doing their daily duties, or the feminine speaking her truth out there, they may be speaking their truth, but not expressing their feelings or giving the masculine a clue about them really wanting to still be open to them, and vice versa. So the masculine needs to clear blocks about judgment and a calling, or calling, actually literally calling someone, the sealed Divine Feminine, assuming that the Divine Feminine may be in need of an opportunity or help or money or want to mooch from him. The King of Cups reversed, emotionally detached and coming together at work, with unhappy Empress reversed, resisting the change or complete transformation, ending things between the King of Cups reversed and the Empress reversed. So the Empress reversed could also be the Queen of Pentacles reversed, which comes up at the end of the read. But they could also be two separate people. And the Empress reverse could also be a mother or mother-in-law. And then, because we have the Queen of Wands reverse come up here too, and they can both be exchanged back and forth between the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands, all reversed. So all the queens were reversed today. And the Queen of Pentacles at the top after the end of the read was actually that separate side note there. And that Queen of Pentacles is coming up specifically as a Taurus, or someone who's married. So it's probably not the Divine Feminine unless she's a Taurus and or married. So Taurus reversed, Aries upright. So what if the Divine Feminine, and this is the masculine's perspective, what if the Divine Feminine doesn't want to work with detached masculine and clingy Empress reversed, or he assumes that the Divine Feminine will be clingy at work. So he's assuming all these things, worried, just like the Divine Feminine worries about all these things about the masculine, and you keep forgetting that you're each other's perfect complement. Aquarius is reversed, Aquarius is upright, Pisces is upright, Scorpio and Taurus both reversed. From the numerology deck, cards were timeout, perseverance, but even more so nature. So always allow things to happen naturally and be green. Let nature take its place. The Queen of Wands reversed is over a loss and taking their time. Page of Wands reversed, pretending to be uninspired by the Queen of Pentacles synchronicities to get the Queen of Swords reversed off his back, trying to get him to go back to the past and kiss her. Or the Queen of Wands reversed is stuck in the past, needy and not working, and or stubborn as the devil, a big shadow side, while the Queen of Pentacles reversed is ignoring the King of Cups reversed, not showing any emotion, and he chose the dark X in the past over her despite seeing synchronicities and knowing he was feeling her. Still, knowing he was feeling her, and she may still be hurt when she falls into the past, knowing she's no one's second. New passion ignited as the Page of Wands is sexually frustrated, seeing synchronicities in heaven in his eyes, or the karmic Queen of Pentacles reversed is orchestrating distractions, okay, as those synchronicities. They could just be orchestrated by the karmic to distract him. Seeing the Queen of Pentacles reversed, he may be seeing her actually though, and the synchronicities radiate above all others as the Capricorn upright, but also could be the devil, and the karmic's clearly living in the past and will never stop bugging him. Addictions and codependencies, lies, splits, and videotapes, pulling Excalibur to navigate the bridge over troubled waters, which hasn't been working, unstable home or moving to, awakening, and holding their tongue or holding an announcement back to ground and save, and deal with injustice with Aquarius, ending war with Pisces, High Priestess. Or could be a Viking princess as well, if it's the karmic, or could be a secret, right? Ending the war with the secret and the princess to achieve emotional fulfillment and make everyone happy, as I'm losing my voice, but he's not able to speak his truth. So Libra reversed, Aquarius upright, and Pisces upright and reversed here. So I'm going to say that again since I lost my voice. That was a long sentence too. All right. So addictions and codependencies, lies, splits, and videotapes, pulling Excalibur to navigate the bridge over troubled waters, hasn't been working, with an unstable home and or moving to awakening and holding their tongue, or holding an announcement back to ground and save and deal with injustice with Aquarius, ending a war with Pisces, High Priestess, secret, Viking princess, or other to achieve emotional fulfillment and make everyone happy in the family. Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles reversed, looks back or is living in the past. That could be a Taurus, Queen of Pentacles reversed, like I said, or is married, or is religious. The Queen of Pentacles reversed, living in the past. Devil ignited to cut through the crap between mother and child, divine masculine, karmic, and divine feminine. All four queens were reversed, as well as the Empress reversed. The High Priestess was upright. The King of Swords and the King of Wands, the King of Swords was upright. The King of Wands, was he upright? Yes, King of Swords and King of Wands were upright, except in the beginning of the read, the underlying energy, that was, the underlying energy was the King of Wands. You can only see his feet up top there, but he was reversed in the underlying energy, but then he was upright towards the end of the read, okay? So he flipped around. So he might have had that fight, and then now he's ready to fight for her honor, that kind of energy. But the Emperor and the King of Cups and King of Pentacles were all reversed. Watch out for the Queen of Wands reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords with a block, to the Page of Wands reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed with the Knight of Pentacles reversed next to her, which possibly could just be her own behavior. Possibly separating the kids who are being bad or did something dumb or being punished. Also could be sisters, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords both reversed. They could be partners or friends. Karmic women dealing with kid issues, while the King of Wands, Capricorn, or the Capricorn could be them along with a friend, comes forward while the karmic and kids are distracted. He's over the loss and now majorly manifesting. Calling all angels, Virgo, King of Swords, Aquarius and Sagittarius, waking up kids, Cancer and Leo, or Cancer Leo, to the truth, with a message of love via the sealed divine feminines, God, Taurus, or commitments, tradition, and the Empress reversed, and family with a fresh start, the challenge being peace of mind and not seeing eye to eye in a judgment, a call to action, or announcements to the divine feminine's heart, which is her home, of new passion of the devil to cut through the emotional BS, to ultimately lay down swords and have a happy family. The Queen of Pentacles reversed could be the Empress reversed. And the Page of Cups was upright, Page of Pentacles reversed, Page of Wands was upright and reversed. They were upright in the underlying energy, and then they were reversed at the end of the read. The Page of Swords had double uprights. The Knight of Cups upright, Knight of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Wands upright, Knight of Swords reversed. Message of love from Leo Cancer, who may be lying in that message of love, to family with or about the Page of Wands. So there could be a karmic child or a sovereign karmic. Could be the sealed divine feminine as well. But taking a leap to see the divine feminine's heart, challenged by peace of mind. So someone might be feeling guilty, whether it's masculine or their karmic, or a kid might want to actually come forward to the divine feminine. Hierophant, guidance, or counseling for disconnect. The Empress reversed, judging new passion, or her judgment fueled by devil, Queen of Wands reversed, lying. So that could be a mother and daughter thing too. Unable to find peace within self. All right, so that's the read for the masculine today. I will pull a couple extra cards for you today. Let's see here. I'm going to go with the standard Rider-Waite again. If I have time, maybe I'll pull some cards from the past life deck. So take a deep breath, you guys. It was just 3744. 37 is the King of Cups, and the 44 is the Four of Cups, the mastering, grounding, and integrating. Okay, the time to be bored is for grounding and integrating. Taking time out for meditating, for taking walks, all that kind of thing. Relaxing things. All right. Let's see if there's one last message for everyone watching. Best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? This July 3rd, 2019. What do we need to know? What do we need to know after this read? They're kind of messy. I'm having a hard time shuffling here. All right, let's try again. Whoops, see, yeah, a whole big chunk just fell out. It's a little choppy. It's not even like it's messy. It's just like kind of choppy. What is the message? Well, patience is the message. Don't get into fights. Don't offer people alcohol if you're underage. Make sure you tell the truth to each other. Ooh, something came up. All right, after a while, Spirit really wasn't giving up anything for us on this one. But I'll show you what cards did come out. With first the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, the Star card reversed, and then the Ace of Swords all reversed. So that can definitely be about love rain on me, which is what I'm getting lately. Definitely some depression or loss of hope there with some of the feminines for sure. Feeling like they want to cut through the BS, cut through the crap, and pull Excalibur from the stone and chop somebody's head off, right? That might be the feeling here, but it's just the eclipse energies. Sorry about that. It's not a very stable place for my light to be here. Thank you for being patient with me. All right, so definitely but the Three of Swords could also be a formal separation. And for the masculine, some depression on his part in the separation, because we have the Ace of Swords reversed, which is definitely a split. So that definitely can be some relationships that are breaking up and getting through to the truth. And also could be some lies, we're told in the split, and now, getting to the truth of it. So these two cards are falling out after those, the Four of Pentacles and the Empress upright. So very much her in her stability and her power, being very moderate and saving and grounding. This is very positive energy for the feminine. Then a chunk of cards come out. By the way, the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So it's just with the eclipse and the retrograde, it's a little bit of a slowdown, which isn't negative. It can be just a slowdown to see more clearly, right? A little bit of slow motion energy, so you really see things detail by detail. So the underlying energies here with, so there's definitely an end of a family cycle after juggling. And so now there's a downturn or a slowdown, a retrograde, maybe going back for further growth. Okay, just like a reset, a rewind. Also, like I always tell you, like a backpedaling in order to get more momentum to go forward again, just like the cycle of energy, come down and overlap with the last circle. It's that same energy coming up at this is just the underlying energy. Yeah. So after the masculine may be splitting from a relationship, but there's difficult energies to deal with in that. The Empress is definitely stable and upright, whether it's the divine feminine, it could be a mother as well, or a boss, but someone who's very positive energy. And then all these cards came up in a clump together. So the Page of Pentacles reversed, the High Priestess reversed, the Knight of Swords upright, the Eight of Cups reversed, and then the Three of Cups upright. Okay? So this is definitely someone not in their intuition, could be ignorant or unaware, in need of help or assistance or an opportunity or an invitation to hear the truth out, as harsh as it may be. Allow the uncomfortable feelings out to be expressed and come together in joy to get through all the BS. All right, so that's basically what that is. So that may be a very good thing. It ends on the Three of Cups, so I think that's really positive energy, actually. And then the card, it ended on the Fool, and after coming together to cut through the BS, there may be some freedom and a leap of faith with a loyal friend. So that's really beautiful energy, being that we got the Fool energy today as well. So let's see, where are we? 4324. All right, I'll pull a couple quick cards from the past life deck just to see if any channeling stuff comes up. Take a deep breath, guys. This is 4338, which is the Three of Cups, which you just had, and 38 of the Queen of Cups. And Queen of Cups can definitely be, on the table here. This could also be the divine feminine just being, purging. And here's the divine masculine in his inner child wanting to offer something to make her feel better. Okay, maybe a little commitment, a little something to hold her over, basically. Definitely, that's definite what I was just getting, okay? And then these cards, I didn't shuffle to get these, but as I was shuffling, they kind of fell out and fell through the cracks, so I want to show them to you. All right, so we have Phobias, Unrequited Love, and the Farm. So let's see what this brings up. So definitely it's about fear, because Phobias is all about fear. So it's the fear of the masculine and feminine coming together of unrequited love. And there may be definitely mother or mother-in-law interference. Someone may have a fear of horses or studs. Someone may have a fear that you won't see things the same way, that you won't gel. Like down on the farm, like really basic living. This could also be the karmic energy or the karmic mother energy coming up with that. They experience a lot of unrequited love in their life, and they have a lot of fears and phobias. One of them could be horses. One of them could be a farm. There could be phobias about all sorts of farm things. I live near Amish country. That could be coming up as well. Someone could have a fear of going back to the simple life because maybe they struggled and worked so hard to get where they are now. They're deathly afraid to go back to feeling like they could be homeless, that kind of feeling. So those are some of the energies I'm getting, but I'll shuffle again to see if anything else wants to come up. Clear and align, clear, okay. All right, for everyone watching, the best and highest good of all is concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn? It's July 3rd, 2019. Some last messages. All right, I've got two little groups here. And the last group to count. And I'm getting the count. They're so funny. Count Dracula, because I brought Count Dracula up. The underlying, or the bottom of the deck, is the health card. Okay, so make sure you're taking care of your health and your kundalini. And carrots coming up there too. And that's orange foods. So vitamin C is coming up again, right? When you're stressed all the time. Vitamin C is important to keep your system healthy and strong. When you're feeling vulnerable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I was losing my voice too when I was talking about orange and vitamin C. So it may be good for your voice as well and for not getting colds. So make sure you, ramp up on the vitamin C. So we have 13-2, which is the end, transformation, and the top of that pile is the mother of the children, all right? So she may be the unrequited love. So there definitely may be a masculine who needs to disconnect from his mother or mother-in-law, or the mother of his children. All three things there, okay? But there's definitely issues coming up. Oh, it has to do with religion, Neanderthal man, and the Celtic stuff. So it could be drinking as well, okay? Those are just the ones I had to count. The first three cards that came out are Wars and Battles, Angels Reversed, and the Arts. Okay, like that. So definitely Civil War stuff is coming up, but it's reversed, so letting go of the past. Letting go of past fights, so this is definitely bringing up sibling rivalry, right? Because really it's a civil war, it's sibling rivalry. So it's letting go of sibling rivalry and forgiving each other or letting each other go. And again, this joke comes up from Thoth about how many soldiers does it take to set up a tripod? Because they look like they're very confused. It's just about ego. Let it go. It's not important. Your love is more important. And then Angels Reverse is coming up. It's saying, you twin flames, you got it now. You don't have to always rely on your guides and angels. You have that ability. You can do it yourself. And it's also saying, urging you to use the arts, use music, guitar, piano, ebony and ivory, okay? It's so important to use the arts to help raise your vibration and bring you peace of mind. Peace of mind came up a lot in this read. Letting go of the past wars and battles. And letting go of those who passed. Let go. Don't feel guilt. Don't feel one way or the other. Just allow yourself to be and be happy. And use the music and the arts to help raise your vibration, make you feel good. And make other people feel good as well. The other three that came up were Egypt, baby, and spouse reversed, like this. Okay, Egypt, baby, and spouse reversed. So let's see what comes up for these guys. So it's definitely about a breakup. Kids could be trying to keep the parents together. There could have been a breakup because of a baby, whether it was that whether it was a miscarriage or an abortion, or a child had a child, or the masculine had a baby. There's definitely a breakup over a child, or that the children were trying to keep them together and they're finally breaking up. And the only reason they stayed together was for the kids, so they'd both be there physically. But now it's done. There's definitely a marriage over. And it had to do with Egypt. So some kind of contract from the Egyptian times in this connection right here that I'm getting. Babylon was just coming up with the baby. Baby lion, Babylon. I was getting ganglion too yesterday. It was just gang and lion. So definitely lion and ego coming up again here. It could be a baby lion or baby, Leo person. Or it could be, an adult Leo who acts like a baby. But it's definitely an Egyptian connection here where the masculine is bigger than the feminine and you stay in your place. And there was a contract there to work out those karmic differences here. That also that children are seen and not heard, that's coming up here. And I'm just getting a child saying, can't we just all please get along? That's what I'm getting, okay? So that's it for now, you guys. Gonna let you go. It's 52 for the Queen of Swords. Hang in, you guys. Make yourself happy. Find the things that bring you joy. Drink your water, get your rest, and rise and be loved. Bye, guys.